Did you guys hear about Uncle Fraudrin's weird apple pie cave? Because I did. And I am slightly uncomfortable because of it. But welcome back once again to this new episode of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross of Light and Darkness. I swear that was leading up to something. Today we'll be using nothing but apple pie and having a good time. So welcome to the new episode of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross Tuesday PvP. And welcome once again to a team I've been talking about for a while and never actually got the chance to try out so far. This is my Alt Rush team. We'll be featuring both Gowther and Gilthunder because they are kind of staples of most of my teams I use. I'll be using Easton and Roxy. Easton's here primarily for attack buff, as well as her card here at 2-star and above fills up her ult gauge. So like if I got a 3-star version of this tornado, for example, she gains 2 ult charges on top of what she gains from using it, as well as whatever she has already. So it'll work pretty well, as well as the attack buff. And we have Roxy here, which is the new OC that dropped in this last banner that I did end up pulling, and I really like how she works. So today I want to showcase her, kind of talk about how she works and all of that. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So our first card here is an explode type of ability. If you guys use Jericho on Global, for example, you'll know how explode works. But the 1-star version is inflict explode equal to 100% of the damage on all enemies, explode after 2 turns. So basically 1-star takes 2 turns to explode and only does the AoE times 1 time her attack. Not too great. 2-star, it goes down to 1 turn. And at 3-star, it goes down to 1 turn and does 2 times damage, 200%. So this ability is going to be our primary focus, and I think that a big part of what we're looking for is the 3-star version of this, because her passive works really well alongside it. Here's her passive. When the hero deals damage to the enemy with additional damage from explosion, recover 60% or 30% of max HP, and fills ult gauge by 1 orb. And so anytime we explode an enemy with this actual ability and get the 2-star version to explode after 1 turn, she'll get, so because it's AoE, she'll supposedly get 90% max HP back and fill up 3 ult charges, which is really nice. So we're kind of be focusing on that today. And her other card is just, at 1-star, do damage and remove buffs. 2-star, do bigger damage and remove buffs. At 3-star, cancels buffs and stances, and then inflicts damage. So, kind of crazy. And her ultimate's just a single target ability that also fills up 2 ult gauges after she uses it. And so her goal with that is just to one-shot 1 character, then refill, and get right back to swinging again. So, it should work pretty well. We kind of have a good idea of what our team's supposed to look like for this. So, let's go try it out and see whether this works out how I'm expecting it to. I think that there are certain teams that wall this team quite heavily, and there are certain barriers we'll encounter inside this. I think that Roxy really needs more explode synergy. I don't know if that would be in the way of like giving a character a passive that gives them ability to proc explosion earlier or something, but they really need something. Or she really needs something. So, don't quite know. That's 117k. Oh god. So I'm running into this team a lot. This one right here with Blue King, Green Escanor, and Gowther. And they're kind of a piece of shit. No two ways about it. This team, I would say, is closest to the new King Bram, honestly, because it's so hard to fight against it. I do think they made a mistake here. Actually, I do want to use 2 cards with Gowther here. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to try and get the explode off for now. Get some ult charges going. He's probably going to petrify my Gowther this turn, so I want to make sure the explosion at least gets me some more ult charges here. We do have Gowther's ult, though. Oh my god. I feel like I'm at such a disadvantage right now. 1 good turn with Escanor kills Easton, unfortunately. She's very squishy. Yeah, there goes all of my debuffs. He is definitely stoned now. And she is not doing too hot. Alright. So when I think about what I want to do here, I'd say this to get my buff off, and then go ahead and hit Escanor with Roxy here. Unfortunately, Blue King can get rid of the explosions, so it doesn't help what I'm trying to do at all. I think that he's going to try and confirm the kill on Easton this turn, so I'll probably be able to use Gauther's ability. If he doesn't petrify, I don't know if he has one, but we'll see here. Oh my god. Yep, that's every one of my cards sealed now. Oh! You didn't kill! Yes! Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. Thank you kindly. I'm just gonna go ahead and go all in, and we're gonna see how this ends up going. I don't know how well this will do, but she's already 4 out of 6, I think. Somewhere close to that. But it did like nothing! Also, Easton can't give explosion to that Escanor, or Roxy can't give explosion to that Escanor because of how she works. Or because of how his passive works. When he has full ult charge, you can't debuff him at all. I think he's probably just gonna ult my Gauther. Yeah. Alright. I mean, I feel like I come back from this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You didn't kill Easton, though. And I don't think that's a good call. Because I can do this, drag this over, and do this. This guy honestly misplayed quite a bit. I think I'm about to lose... No! Yeah, I'm about to lose Easton here because of the ultimate. Oh, no. I just need one more good AoE. This is about to hurt. Yeah, he ignited me first. Alright, let's see if this kills. If he's 6 out of 6, it's a clap. Come on. Oh. You know what? I honestly think we did a pretty good job considering the matchup we had here. I was running double red, which is unfortunate. Here, I actually want to check that Blue King real quick. 1 second before we wrap up. Oh my god, he is like... Is that 5 out of 6? That explains something. That's why he has almost 120k inside ungeared. You know what? It's the tiny wins. I'll take the kill on the Gauther. How about that, huh? Can't even handle it. Damn it. Bye. These teams are so annoying. I do think that in terms of ult rush, Gauther's honestly a really, really good character to have. Right there, the enemy had to play around my Gauther. His ultimate would have done like at least half to every one of the enemies we were fighting there. Even the king, I would say. And then like would have also ult stole. So I feel like him being part of this team also makes it so they have to hard focus him, which gives a lot of other characters a little bit more headway. If he would have healed his entire team with the king though, when like I almost killed him, would have kind of been embarrassing, so I just like healed back everything, but that's how it goes. That's Red Derriere, Gauther, and Green or Blue King. Alright. This is the team. I think that right here what I do is I go for Easton. Because I have a pretty firm idea of what I want to go for here. I don't know. No, I should go for Gauther. I have an idea. So watch this. If I Gauther upgrade himself, Gauther again, and then seal cards. Next turn, my hand is in a pretty good state, and I sealed the card that he has inside his hand that's a problem, and I have Gowther Ultimate. So I'm feeling quite good about this. He has to petrify my Gowther this turn. I do wish I had ult steal aside from Gowther. I do think that's a major oversight on my part, but I don't have a lot of other great answers in this kind of scenario. Blue King is a major wall to what I'm doing right now. Easton will fill up her ult gauge though, so I will gain her ult this turn. So I don't know for Explode. It procs after one turn. I think it's at the end of my next turn. So the actual explosion won't go off until after he wraps up, so I won't be able to get Roxy's ult this turn. Okay, that hurts a little bit, but I can deal. Oh, this is about, oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's super fair. He actually surrendered there. Yeah. Having both Gowther and Easton ultimates there is kind of just my win condition. It's literally who can ult steal and petrify on any given turn. And even not getting a kill there is a major problem. Oh, I have a gray invite, like just hanging out behind this. It's okay. I get someone from my streams as well, so if they're watching this video, hey there. How you doing? I'm doing the PvPs. Oh man. Man, I've been checking out more stuff this season as well, in terms of anime. So I've been really busy. I haven't been posting a lot over here on YouTube, and I'm sure you guys have noticed. As well as, like, stream stuff has kind of been put to the wayside. It has been stressful. I have had some pretty big problems just trying to kind of get situated and getting, like, work stuff done. I wasn't ready to start taking on, like, weeks that would end up being closer to 40 hours or so. And so, like, I'm getting super stressed about it and kind of panicking and not really sure what to do. So that's kind of where I've been. I've been watching anime at nighttime. Also, I'm doing the big AoE to get Roxy's ult for next turn. It's also a nice AoE, so we'll kind of see how that goes. It also doesn't crit, so that's nice for Lost Vein. I'm probably going to try and ult him. But yeah, with work stuff, I took over a couple new, like, types of groups. So, like, I do a work style group now. I do a dialectical behavioral therapy group, as well as I do a drop-in and a Jackbox night, all of which are very important to me. So that's kind of been nice so far. See, do I go for Lost Vein so he doesn't one-shot my entire team? I feel like I do. And then I drag Easton to get her ultimate for next turn. There we go. Bop! Oh, it didn't even kill! I'm salty. Gowther dies this turn, though. But yeah, I've been enjoying work a lot, and I do think it's extremely fulfilling. I think that it's, like, among the best jobs I've had, like, ever. It's just I wasn't ready to start taking on, like, a bunch of stuff. And even my boss, like, mentioned they didn't want peer support workers taking on a bunch of admin work. And so that's kind of where I am. That's what I've been dealing with a little bit. I have no ult steal. I can cancel buffs, though, which is kind of nice. Actually, let me move this Roxy card over just so I get her ult for next turn as well. Will this work on her? It did! Oh my god, her Amplify is gonna suck! There you go. Because she can steal buffs on her 2-star and her 1-star, so it's kind of crazy. But yeah, I have been really enjoying the work I've been doing. I think that what I've been doing has been very fulfilling. It's just when I finish it, and like it gets to like 7 PM, my brain immediately goes, I want to chill. And so I am going to immediately just toss on Gleipnir and just waste the day away. And I think that in quarantine, I don't want to feel pressured to like be productive, because right now it's not doing too hot for me. So I'm just gonna keep on doing my best for right now. I'm glad you guys are kind of still here and still enjoying these videos as I put them out. Once weekly is definitely not what I'm trying to look for, and I'm hoping to cut some stuff down to get rid of like some of the things I've been doing, just to try and balance stuff a little bit better so I can actually do online work and like do stream stuff. Because I don't think that going to exhaustion's the way that I work best, personally. He's going to draw into King Ultimate here. It should be fine though. Ooh, what is this hand? Holy. Now, I do want to point out that Easton and Gilthunder's buffs are separate, so you can stack them both separately to get some more damage in a given turn. Will this kill Easton, though? It didn't. I feel like high alts versions of Blue King are the way to beat this team for right now. That's kind of what I'm fighting the most at the moment. Man, I haven't really done like a proper Blue King showcase. Over here on JP, I intentionally avoided maxing him out, because like, I didn't want to be that guy that runs King Bram. Okay. So I almost killed you, and now here I am, hoping that I can get my ultimate off. You're probably going to petrify though. Or kill with Escanor. That's also very possible. Bye. Damn it. Oh, I'm missing something out of this team. I wonder what my answer is. I feel like the thing that I'm missing is one more good source of damage or a sustain. I feel like if Blue Lillia was maxed out, she would be a better back row than what I'm currently running here. Actually, I'm just going to try and kill Derriere. Why not? But yeah, I feel like Blue Lillia would be a good call, because she has ult steal, she has heal, she has a good AoE ultimate that you can try and focus on getting, and her passive synergizes with Pierce Rate, which is nice. So I do feel like that's a good solution. The only issue I'm running into is pendants right now, because my Blue Lillia is still at level 70 alongside Roxy, so she would increase my power by quite a bit. I think that if I am not over 100k, I will lose. I am fairly certain of that, so I don't think it's viable for me to swap it up right now. Having the defense in the back row is fine for the moment, but I do think in future versions of this team, I do want to try it out again and try and do a version with Lillia. I would need 9 more pendants to max out both Roxy and Lillia. Oh my god. Hey, remember that broken team I used last week? Here's a 117k version of that, and I don't like it. So here's my issue. That's half my health bar. That is one of those matches that I feel as if is counterproductive to even stay inside. Because if I try and focus on getting Gauther ults, he'll just triple Escanor card Gauther and kill him. If I try and focus on getting Easton, he'll one-shot Easton. Ah. Blue Lillia team is rough. I went up another league this last week, so that might explain why we're getting a little bit harder matchups. I'm hoping to get a couple more good matches inside here, because we've gotten a couple of good ones so far. I think it's pretty easy to point out the things that the team is missing. I just need more pendants at the moment to fully get what I'm looking for out of it. This is an interesting team. It's also a whale team with 120k. Oh my god, why are they so strong? So this is my first Zeldris I've actually ever fought, so I'm fine with like being inside here. all three brothers is super interesting. Because Blue D Mel, it's Zeldris, which is reliant on crits, and Estarossa. Now, Zeldris does thrive most on a team where he's able to crit often. Him getting no crits there was actually really bad for him. But another issue you'll run into is... I have no good answers to this. I'll do that. Get Gowther ultimate, fill up to be 1 away from Easton's ult next turn, and have Easton's buff for next turn in case I can actually use Gowther. Because of how Zeldris' commandment works, I can't drag cards inside this match. Let me actually read this to you guys, because I don't know if you guys have checked out Zeldris. But Zeldris' commandment is as follows. Removes debuffs from allies and enemies that moved skills and depletes ultimate gauge orbs by 1. What this means is that anytime I drag a card, I'll lose my ultimates that are in my hand. Additionally, I can get rid of any debuffs by dragging cards inside my hand as well. So that is a nice way of being able to situate around things. But it's scary. On an ult rush team, it's very hard to go ahead and do that. See, I could drag more cards to go for ult rush inside this. For like other matches as well. But I feel like we end up in a lot of turns where I get 2 ults in the same turn and the enemy has to focus on doing multiple, like this. It's like both Roxy and Easton, or like Gowther and Roxy. So, I don't know. Next match I'll try to play a little bit better and see if I can get more cards moved if there's no Zeldris. So I don't know how this team works best. Why are you focusing on the Gowther? I don't understand. Honestly, you're making really bad calls right now. I am gonna Roxy ult, because I can get her ultimate again for next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and do her swing for now. Brrr. I kinda wish I didn't use this ult. It'll fill 2 regardless, so it's not a huge deal, and also gain the 1 from the card I didn't use. How did I win this? I know how I won this. This man is out here misplaying. Completely. I'm probably gonna upgrade my Roxy cards. Yay-yo. Okay, that's a lot of damage. So yeah, I won't be able to explode him this turn. It's still damage though. I'm gonna damage. It's damage, and also I feel like he has to ult Roxy this turn. And if he does, I have my other 2 characters that can kind of wrap things up alongside it, so I'm not super concerned. You have to ult Roxy. Like, definitively, you have to. There you go. Oh, you're using the armor from Blue Merlin? Interesting. Cool pick. See, here's the big brain play, right? Escanor, without having ult gauges, literally cannot use any cards if he's debuffed by Gowther. Oh, he can use the ignites, actually. That's a tiny problem. No Gowther cards to actually be able to work on things in my hand, though. I do not mind losing him. Honestly, if I were to phrase it in a way, I think that the least important card in my hand was that. Or the least important character in my party right now was Gowther. Alright. Question here is as follows. Can I trust Gil Thunder to kill? It's a good question. That's at 150%. 250. I'm going for it. It didn't kill. I have ult though. So like... what kind of match is this? Oh, this is so scuffed. This is still the Blue Lillia Zelda Sesterosa guy, by the way. This is so scuffed. Why? What is with these Gil Thunder wins? Last week we had one that was so scuffed as well. Well, there you go. Oh, jeez. Not too terribly bad, though. I will take those matches for today. I think that what I'm going to do this week, I'm actually going to go ahead and make this a half video. I'm going to spend the next 2 or so days trying to just make sure I grind up as much as possible for my pendants to try and get some more upgrades done. I want to get both Roxy and Blue Lillia up to level 80, and then we'll do a proper showcase. Because you can see I'm already pretty close. I just need a couple more horns. As well as the pendants, of course. But I think that's kind of the team I want to run the most right now. I don't think this one's the one that I am looking for. So for right now, hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'll be posting a lot more videos throughout this week. I think that I'll finally have a little bit more time to get stuff done and a little bit more time in the night times to actually be able to record videos. So let me know what you guys are interested in. I think that I want to make a guide on Final Boss Diane, or at least like a showcase of doing every one of the tiers, because I've been grinding it a little bit so far. Not too bad. You can see I'm not like doing the best in the world, but top 40%'s not horrible. It happens. But I do think there's a couple more things I want to make videos on as well, so we'll kind of get to that as it goes. For right now, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys next time, and bye for now. See you guys on Thursday for another video of PvP with Lee.